Hi guys, it's Victor Costa, Peace, Love, and Muscles. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a great day. Tonight's video is more of inspirational in nature and conversational in nature than it is about picking up things and putting them down and then picking up things and putting them down again. It really is about, well, let's call it an homage or a tribute or a remembrance of Dr. Wayne Dyer. And Dr. Wayne Dyer was a remarkable, I don't even want to call him motivational speaker, but spiritual teacher. And he was telling a story on PBS about a gentleman named Thomas Trower. And he was talking about how the principles of flotation were not discovered by the contemplation of the sinking of things. Do you follow that? That the idea of flotation was not developed by the contemplation of the sinking of things. Do you follow the logic? It's the reverse. Flotation, the concept of flotation and how do you get something to float, was developed by thinking about the concept of floating, not sinking. So this is really valuable. And he also talked a little bit about how the Wright brothers didn't contemplate the concept of things staying on the ground. They contemplated the concept of flight. And so you can see in our everyday life, these subtle ideas and these subtle differences in the way we think can have a dramatic outcome or a butterfly effect on the way that we live our lives. And so when it comes to fitness and bodybuilding and reaching your ideal physique, it's not going to be achieved by the contemplation of the smallness of things or the contemplation of the not happening of things. It's going to happen by the contemplation of the things happening. So to me, bodybuilding is really sort of a story. It's a story that you tell in your mind because you have to dream a little bit, because the things that you want to see aren't necessarily in front of you just yet, and they're not going to be tomorrow night either, right? So what we want is in the future to an extent. So we have to hold on very tightly to a concept or an idea of the betterment, or the idea in our mind. We have to hold on to the concept of just moving in that direction, contemplating the progression of things, not contemplating the not happening of things. So it really is a story that you have to tell to yourself. It's really an idea about fantasy. Someone said to me, Vic, how do you look like Hulk Hogan when all you see is Pee Wee Herman in the mirror? And I said, you see, that's the problem. You have to see Hulk Hogan in the mirror. You have to play this game with yourself that allows you to dream, to see something out in the future. And if you hold on to that vision, I am certain that you're actually going to gravitate toward it almost identically to what you have in your mind. One of the ways that I help people visualize is by not only just figuring out the type of body that they'd like to have, like instead of cutting out Brad Pitt in Fight Club and putting that on your wall, what you do is actually think about the body that you'd like to have, and then picture that physique in motion, sitting on your couch, doing the things that you would be doing, driving your car, sitting in your chair, and going through your daily life. And then suddenly the vision of what you originally thought you wanted starts to morph and change towards something that's actually more personal and more real. And that's another way to visualize effectively, instead of just dream or cut out pictures and try to somehow figure that out, because that's not you, right? So yes, you start with an idea, but then you sort of make it more personal and make it your own. So think about this. You know, this is sort of like an idea that I had, a contemplation of remembering Dr. Wayne Dyer, because he, with his books, The Power of Intention and some of these other things, have helped me so very much. And listening very, very closely to some of his remarkable ideas, they really translate into every area of your life. So the success of being a good father, or the success of being a good provider or family member, wasn't going to be achieved by the contemplation of the not being a good father. And the idea of being a good student wasn't going to be achieved by the contemplation of thinking about contemplation of being an F student, okay? So I know this is a little bit convoluted and a little bit all over the place, but it is what I authentically believe can help you move forward in many, many areas of your life. So with that, remembering Dr. Wayne Dyer tonight, peace, love, and muscles. I hope you're doing well. Stay in touch. Comment, like, and share. Be well. Bye.